What is up, everybody? Welcome back to MLB The Show 19 March to October, and we are still up against the wall. The game's really trying to take us out in the ALCS. We survived the do-or-die 3-1 game, winning by, I believe it was a score 3-2. Maybe it was 4-3, but we won it. And now it's 3-2. We should be up 3-2 because we won game 3, but for some reason, games 3 and 4 were not fully registered. And it's saying that we are in game 6, down 3 games to 2, and we have to win this game to force a game 7. It says next to us, if you see here, like right over here, and up there, that we are technically up 2 games to 1. Technically this is game 4, but we've played 6 games, and this is saying win to force game 7. So it'll be interesting to see what happens if we lose this game and it moves on to game 5. Or if we lose this game and it's just all over. Or we just win it, force this game 7, take a 3-1 series lead, and then we win game 7, and then we don't have to worry about it. But we're going to find out. 4-run deficit is not easy to overcome, but let's see what happens, guys. Let's jump into it. And if you're watching this back on VOD, on the YouTubes, or even back on Twitch, I stream this stuff. Twitch.tv/Murpho. Come by, drop a follow, get involved in the chat, say hi, like Bowling Dude's been doing tonight. Mike Clevenger is who we're facing, so not the sharpest of arms for Cleveland. We're starting things off with DJ LeMahieu.
So the Yankees entered the day with a 2-1 lead in the series.
Yeah, see that? It says 2-1 lead in the series, but it says win to force a game 7. So I don't understand what's going on. And right there, you see it shows that we technically only played 3 games. So don't know what's going to happen here.
They enter today with a 1-4 chance of becoming only the 2nd team in history
but we'll see.
to come back from a 3-0 deficit to win a postseason series. Now, these are still humble odds, but this team is convinced that momentum is on their side now. As one player said, I like to think we've introduced some doubt into the other clubhouse. And
I don't know what's going on. They said 3-0 deficit.
I like our chances.
But I don't know. LeMahieu swings the first pitch his way. Hit foul. Clevenger has held the Yankees scoreless through 3, and the Indians have a 4-run lead. Broken bat, that's going to get foul. Lucky for LeMahieu that time, and he's quickly down 0-2. Clevenger deals. Inside ball. LeMahieu lays off. 34 pitches so far by Clevenger. Yankees were able to get to Bauer last night. Can they get to Clevenger here? No! LeMahieu swings over top of a slider. Strikeout, 1 away in the 4th. They're saying chase a pitch, but that was on the line. He just swung over top of it. Now here's Aaron Hicks with 1 out now in the 4th. Swinging at the first pitch. The Yankees, you know, you saw LeMahieu go right after Clevenger, and you saw Hicks right there. It seems like if Clevenger's throwing a pitch in the zone, they're trying to be aggressive. There's ball 1. Yankees have had their spurts of offense in the playoffs, and they're always dangerous and deadly. They can do stuff. They can deal damage. That shot hit back to the track. Long out by Hicks. Loud out. Just like that. You saw how close he came to hitting 1 out. The Yankees can do things with the pine. Andujar hits 1 high fly ball back to the track in left center. So a couple of really loud, really deep outs from the Yankees. They go down 1-2-3 and in quick order for Clevenger. And now the Indians are going to try to add further to their lead to shut this series out and go on to face the Phillies in the World Series. Kevin Plawecki in. 47. Is that? That's not Paxton. That's Happ, I believe. Right, Happ on the mound.
They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ball 2. 2-0 already.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after
that one's fouled off.
his first time up.
The count now at 2-1.
2-1 count.
Now the 2-1.
The pitch. Hit up. LeMahieu dives but can't get to it. Judge throws. Almost made the play. Did Judge. Win challenge available prior to your 7th inning if successful. We're going to take a look at this replay.
I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and
No, he was safe.
it's still not clear to me from that replay.
I think he was safe. I don't think that's getting overturned.
Challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And it looks like a no.
And now the Yankees are not going to challenge.
Will stand as safe.
So, call remains, but Yankees wanted to make sure they got an extra look in there. 0-1 count. That one's hit high. Judge is there. Makes the play. Gonna try and make the throw. Keeping Plawecki honest there at first. Trying to see if they can double him up. Tyler Naquin up. Hap gonna keep Plawecki honest over at first. Not much of a runner, but you never know. Curveball hang in the middle and not swung at for strike one.
One of the keys when you're looking at a subpar.
I'm gonna make extra sure. That's who it is. It's Jordan Montgomery. I keep saying Hap, but it's actually Jordan Montgomery pitching for the Yankees here. And that second curveball gets through. And Stanton gonna get it in quickly. So you're station to station, but threatening again are the Indians. Curveball. Not biting. Swings and fouls away a fastball inside. 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Curveball way outside. Montgomery is having problems trying to locate his curveball in this one, especially in this inning. Can't locate the two-seamer, and he's getting an unfavorable 3-1 count here. Fastball gets the inside for strike two, and we got a full count here. And he locates the curveball that time and gets Zimmer to swing on a huge strikeout with one out in the fourth. And now here comes Jose Ramirez. Hasn't done much in the playoffs so far, but he is always a deadly bat. But Montgomery now finding the curveball gets strike one. Two-seamer. Ball. Even count. And hits it high. Hicks got to come on hard, and he does. He had a lot of ground to make up, but he was able to do it. And the Yankees prevent the Indians from getting any more runs. Montgomery keeps it 4-0. Now here come the heart of the Yankees order here in the fifth. Judge, Sanchez, Stanton will get to bat in this inning.
First delivery to him on the way.
And Judge with the first pitch crushes that one, almost hits the scoreboard in the back. Solo shot from Judge, just as we were saying it. Clevenger gives up the first run of the game to the Yankees, and it's a 3-run ball game. Breezy! What's up? Long time no see indeed. How have you been? How are things? How are you doing? How's your injury, by the way? How's the recovery going? And Judge, almost as if fine, we're going to show that we're not out of this yet. Swings and sends that out in a hurry. 454 feet to left center field. And it is now a 3-run ball game as Sanchez and Stanton come up with nobody out. And Sanchez, on a fastball low, was almost looking to repeat what Judge did. Judge to Clevenger. Four-seamer down again. Clevenger. That was the pitch that Judge made him pay for, but he's still attacking it with Sanchez. And Sanchez tries to check his swing, but strikes out on 3 straight pitches, and Clevenger answers back quickly. After 2 straight fastballs, and yep, he definitely went. And here's Stanton. Stanton's been an Indians killer this season after being a no-show in the Boston series. A fastball that Stanton was behind. 0-1. Clevenger continuing to challenge despite the solo shot from Judge. Comes with another fastball, and Stanton is quickly down 0-2.
One run, just 1 hit, and 1 error on
Can the Yankees continue to chip away at this Indians lead? Fastball high. Stanton will not honor it.
I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he
That's
stepped
1
in
and 2.
the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt.
Stanton
right here.
trying to get another home run in this series.
And it's
Fights off a pitch on the inside. We're going to do the 1-2 again.
Another 1-2 delivery.
Way outside, 2-2. Stanton making Clevenger work here. One of the few deep at-bats by Clevenger so far in this game. 2-2. Swung on. Hit to center field, and that'll be 2 away. Recovery is going. Starting to finally get some strength back. Still a long road, but taking it a day at a time. That's the way you got to do it, Breezy. It's going to be slow, but you're going to get your muscle strength back. You're going to get the strength back. You're going to retrain it. It's going to get stronger. You'll be back before you know it. Now here is Gleyber Torres. He takes the first pitch, 1-0. So Judge hits a solo shot, and then Clevenger able to strike out Sanchez and get to Stanton. But Torres is now has a 2-0 count. Now 3-0.
3-0 to him now.
Might not be good to walk Torres here and put another runner on. Give the Yankees another chance. Gregorius at the plate, and taken all the way is Torres, 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch,
Gregorius has not been having a good series, but runner on base down 2 could be a huge breakout spot for him. A slider, borderline. Torres tried to check it. Full count. And Torres fights that off. Just foul. Almost fair for a slider low. We're going to do the 3-2 over again. And a changeup outside, and Torres draws the walk. The Yankees keep things alive, and Clevenger starting to show a few chinks in the armor. Throwing a reasonable amount of pitches this inning, and giving up a home run. But here's Didi. Didi, as you can see, not great. He was good in Boston, but has not been great here in the Cleveland series. But he could always use an opportunity to break out, and he goes attacking after that four-seam fastball, 0-1. The 0-1 count inside.
Inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
The 1-1 count.
This is
hit high, deep, back, but not going to get out. Didi cannot break out of the slump, and the Yankee damage is limited to just 1 run. But there's still plenty of baseball left on the 1 hit by Judge. There's still plenty more baseball to be played for the Yankees to try and scrape their way back, trying to come back and stay alive in this series. How's my busy football season going so far? It's going. It's been busy, but I've been okay. I've been manageable. We've had help of our temp news desk people who came in at the beginning of the year, in like around February, and we've had one of them on with me every Sunday for football, and that's made life much less stressful. So Sundays are actually like days that I don't mind at all anymore, instead of dreading them. Fly out to Judge from Lindor, and that's 1 away. And now here comes Carlos Santana with 1 out here in the 5th. Montgomery, if he can settle and get through the 5th, the Yankees could have a chance by going to their bullpen if needed for the rest of the game.
0-2 now.
They are rested. They have not been used much in this postseason or in this series.
You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that.
And oh, just past a diving Luke Voigt from the shift.
It's a base hit.
And that's a base hit for Santana.
You look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command
Hit right against the shift. If Voigt was in his normal position, that would have been an easy ground ball. Instead,
times, and eventually
it's a base hit.
the batter made a nice adjustment.
Now here comes Brandon Barnes. 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Montgomery is getting tired. Ground ball lined right to Stanton. He makes it in time, gets it in, one away.
Put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
And so here comes Jason Kipnis now.
Jason Kipnis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
And the Yankees are going to get to work in the bullpen, starting to get arms ready.
From the stretch.
Montgomery will hopefully for them be able to get through 5 and get a start going.
Leads off
But he
first.
might not pitch much in the 6th.
Hit on the ground to
And that's a hit
diving effort as it's
past both Andujar and Gregorius. And Gregorius just got to hold on to it. It's short.
be ruled an infield single.
Infield single, and the Indians are threatening once again.
Right there, kept it in front of him. That's all
Here
he
comes
can do
Kevin
right there.
Plawecki. And they're going to have a mound visit to try and give Montgomery some more energy. They're not going to bring in Canley or Britton. They're gonna let Montgomery throw here.
Pitch, here it comes.
Face Plawecki. High curveball that Plawecki doesn't capitalize on. Strike 1. Montgomery gets him to jam it. Hit to center. Judge ranges, able to make the play and end the inning. That was close. That was scary. Judge at first looked like he was going to underrun it, then almost overran it. But Montgomery gets through 5.
Digging in, Luke Voigt. He'll start things out.
What else? So what else have you been up to, Breezy? Just recovery or anything else since you've last been on? Been over here in the chat. Here's Luke Voigt now. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Or I guess 0 for 2. You got to be 0 for 2, right? There's a swing by Voigt into center. Hard hit, but there's a 1 out. 1 pitch, 1 out for the Yankees. Here in the 6th. DJ LeMahieu now coming up.
DJ LeMahieu. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Curveball. Swung at and gotten a piece of. 61 pitches so far here for Clevenger. He's been efficient so far. The 5th inning is the only one where he went relatively deep, and he's got LeMahieu down 0-2 quick. Fastball up that LeMahieu just didn't recognize and couldn't get a piece of. Good enough of.
Grounder down the line.
Fights off that slider.
This will be a foul ball, and
And
it's
stay alive.
0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something
And that slider's way off. LeMahieu watches. 64 pitches right now in the 6th. Clevenger has been nigh untouchable with the exception of an Aaron Judge solo home run in the previous inning. He's got LeMahieu 2-2. And now 3-2 after 3 straight balls. Works the count full. Aaron Hicks on deck. The 3-2. And he walks him, pitch low, and that's his 2nd walk in as many innings. Clevenger may be starting to lose some of his control. The Yankees are threatening again. Had him 0-2 and threw 4 straight balls. Not even close to the zone. Easy to play off every single pitch. Here comes Hicks. Double play is in play, although Hicks and LeMahieu, some of the speedier runners for the Yankees. Fastball in there. Strike 1. Can't blame Hicks for watching that after seeing Clevenger throw 4 straight balls to LeMahieu. The 0-1. That's in the dirt. And LeMahieu's taken off. He's going to get to 2nd easily. I don't know if that's going to be ruled a wild pitch or a pass ball. And the Yankees have a runner in scoring position. Wild pitch. Yeah, down into the dirt. Bounces through the legs of Plawecki. It's now 1-1 to Hicks. The Yankees have a chance to make this a 2-run ball game.
1-1, here it is.
Fastball up, 2-1. The pitch count was nice, but it is not anymore.
One error on the Yankee line score so far.
Yankees showing more patience here with Clevenger. As he throws a four-seam fastball that Hicks swings at. Would have been a 3-1. Instead, it's now 2-2. Almost bailed out Clevenger there.
Working for the punch out and the off.
And he holds up. Almost went 3-2 full count.
There with the fastball.
Clevenger has not been accurate this inning. Will he walk his second straight batter on a 3-2 count? The answer is yes. The Yankees have two men on. Now, mound visit coming as Clevenger is seeming a little rattled. Pitch count getting up there. Walked two straight batters. Only, I believe, three of those pitches were in the zone, and here comes Miguel Andujar. Yankees' dangerous bats are coming up soon. And they're one swing away from tying the ballgame now. Clevenger swings down on the ground. LeMahieu gonna go for home, and he is safe. Offline throw, and the Yankees cut the lead to 4-2, and the tying run is on base. With this rally here from the Yanks. And here comes Big Aaron Judge. He hit a solo shot on the first pitch to Clevenger last time. If he does it this time, the Yankees will have a lead. Have a 5-4 lead. Clevenger needs to find himself here. The pitch. Fastball. Judge went right after it, but he misses strike one. The 0-1. Nearly hits him. Plawecki able to block it, and it's 1-1. Keeps the runners as first and second. The Cleveland bullpen's up. Hoyt and Perez will hope to stop the bleeding if Clevenger can't wrap things up here. Yankees have their bullpen going too. If they take the lead, you got to imagine they might take Montgomery out of the game. 1-1. Oh, Judge swings at a bad changeup down low. Would have been a 2-1 count. Now he's down 1-2.
That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing.
The pitch way outside on the slider. Count is even. Clevenger has not been accurate. He's not just been missing by a little bit, too. He's been missing by a lot this inning. 2-2 again, way off. And we once again have another full count from Clevenger. 2 on. There's only one out, so the runners will not go on the pitch. Pitch. Low. Judge had to honor it. It was close. Would have been ball 4, but we're going to do this again. And that one's way inside on a slider. Easy for Judge to way off. Clevenger has walked 3 straight batters. Yankees have the bases loaded with 1 out, and Gary Sanchez coming to the plate. Not a whole lot. Spent time in Winnipeg with family for a bit. I'm also coaching youth indoor soccer team. Nice. How's that going? My niece plays youth soccer. Outdoor, though. Here's Gary Sanchez. He struck out on 3 straight pitches last time. And it's a 1-0 count. Clevenger at risk of walking home a run now. Sanchez, again, went down on 3 straight pitches last time. And we'll see if he can rectify it this time. 2-0 count. You got to imagine, with as inaccurate, it's a 2-0 count. So you got to think Sanchez thinking of swinging here. But Clevenger, so wild, will he? Fastball. Blows it by Sanchez. Sanchez was thinking about holding up, but saw the fastball and gave it a shot. 2-1. Fastball up. That's going to get down. That'll get both runs in, and we have a tie ball game here in the 6th inning. Gary Sanchez comes through. The Yankees have come from behind. And now Giancarlo Stanton, who we've mentioned before, has beaten the Indians multiple times in the past, is coming to the plate. You got to imagine this might be it for Clevenger. It is not. They're going to keep him in to pitch to Stanton. Clevenger's in deep trouble here. And that's ball one to Stanton. Clevenger has not been accurate this inning. Has been giving very hittable pitches when he has thrown in the strike zone here. He has let the Yankees crawl back in it. And Stanton hits a pitch back. Deep. Gone! 3-run home run by Giancarlo Stanton. And the Yankees go from down 4-1 to up 7-4 in the 6th inning of Game 6. And once again, as has been the story all series, Giancarlo Stanton kills the Indians.
Well, people always wonder
Crack.
make so much money.
Clevenger left it up.
The great ones find a way to
Francona left Clevenger in.
And he did right there.
And Stanton sends it out just over the wall in right center. And that's going to do it. Francona's seen enough of Clevenger. He cracks and crumbles in the 6th. They don't pull him soon enough. And here comes the Indians bullpen. You got to imagine in the 6th, the Yankees will be going to theirs. It seemed like Clevenger was cruising through the first 4. He showed signs on the Judge home run and the multitude of pitches and the walk in the 5th that he was fatiguing, showing cracks. And the Yankees continued to chip away with walks in the 6th and then finish it up with 2 huge hits, including the 3-1 shot by Stanton. And yeah, that's exactly actually what we're going to do. We're going to take a look at what people are weaker against. The next inning, it looks like left-handed pitching. So we're going to bring in Zach Britton for the 6th.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
And Gleyber Torres comes up and on the first pitch hits that into the gap. Despite the bullpen coming in, Torres rounding first, he's going to get in with a double. And the Yankee hit parade continues despite Clevenger being taken out. Yeah, baby. Goodbye ball and good night bang, as Nelson Lopez would say. Good so far. Lots of spirits in the kids, so it's fun. That's great when the kids are really into it. And my niece is super into soccer right now. She's absolutely loving it. Yeah, buddy. And here comes Didi. Didi Gregorius has been looking to try and turn things around. If he's somebody to get as your second out, this is the chance for the Indians, but this is also a chance for Gregorius to turn his slump off and join the rest of the team. Instead, he'll slice this into left field, and that'll be out number 2. So despite the team's success, Gregorius' struggles continue. Voit now takes on the duty of trying to bring Torres home and give the Yankees a 4-run lead. He hits that into left field. Is that going to get down? It will. But Torres is going to stay at third. He will not try that. A shallow single. Doesn't score the run, but keeps the inning alive. Playing out of first and second as Voit gets the hit. And LeMahieu, who is 0 for 2 with a walk, will try to make this an 8-4 game. First pitch to LeMahieu, hits that into right field, not quite enough into the gap, and that's going to do it. But the Yankees put a 6th spot in the 6th and take a 7-4 lead here in Game 6. And you got to know that the Yankees' dominant bullpen is coming in the rest of the game. On a random note, Lana was making up Bobby Lashley on Raw. Yikes. Not great. And here comes Britton. 3 innings pitched, 3 strikeouts, 250 average against right-handed hitters. Lefties have not gotten a hit against him. The Yankees bullpen, they have not worked much all postseason. And it has made them well rested for a situation just like this, where they have to go from the 6th and do the 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th innings. Britton will try to start things off here in the 6th. That's a 1-1 count. Sinker gets the call for a strike. Questionable. Very questionable, but it was called. 1-2 count. Britton looking for a strikeout. Gets a pop-up. LeMahieu ranges. Can't quite get there. Base hit. Just over. LeMahieu had a chance. Maybe if he dove would have had a shot, but that's just... You can't really pitch that any better from Britton. That's a slider down and in. And he just slices it and gets enough of it to get just over the head of LeMahieu. Now 1 on. 1 out. Or nobody out. 1 on, nobody out. Fouled away. And Tyler Naquin. All 1. Britton checks the runner and deals. Slider down the middle of the plate. 0-2 on Naquin. Britton deals and gets him on another slider. Strike 3. 3 straight strikes for Naquin. And he is down. Britton gets his first out of the game. On an awesome note, AEW made a deal with TSN for Canadian viewing. Oh, that's awesome. That's good news, especially after the bad news that UK viewers got with theirs.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer.
And Bradley Zimmer comes in and fouls off strike 1 to Britton.
Thus far. Britton's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Britton deals, slider outside. 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is
double play is an option for the Yankees, as it looks like Britton was going for with that sinker. That's strike 2.
It's always smart to pitch.
Britton looks, steals, throws it in the dirt. They're going to go. Can he get him? No. Couldn't get him at second. Wild pitch from Britton. And so he still has two strikes, I believe. He does. Fouled off. And the Indians have a chance now to chip away at the Yankee lead. Full count. Jose Ramirez up next. You got to imagine Britton wants to pitch to him with 2 outs instead of 1, and he's going to. Strikes him out. He is not happy with himself on that one. What a pitch from Britton. What a sinker. Gets him to chop over it. Just misses. 2 outs. Oh, yeah, 4-hour delay, right? Yep. Now here comes Jose Ramirez. Can Britton get him out and keep this a 3-run game? He gets the first strike on the first pitch to Ramirez. Fouled again. 0-2. So Ken Britton. Luplo leads off second. The pitch. Slider low. That's going to get through. That should score the run. That'll score Luplo. It is now a 7-5 ball game. Ramirez comes through. And now Britton has to face Francisco Lindor. 1 swing of the bat, and the Indians will have tied it.
And with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration.
And with that, that's going to do it for Britton. Tommy Kahnle's going to come in. With Lindor and Santana's success against lefties, they're going to bring in a righty for Kahnle. Especially with the game this close, even in the 6th. The Yankees have the ability to have the luxury to do this. And the throw. And they're not going to have to face Lindor. He is out at second. Is Ramirez trying to steal a bag to make it close. Fastball. And right on there. Bang, bang. What a tag by Gregorius. Yankees maintain a 2-run lead. James Hoyt will now come in. He'll face Aaron Hicks. And then the heart of the Yankees order soon. Hicks, Andujar, Judge. This half inning. Hicks just misses on a slider outside, 0-1. The Yankees have the lead. It's going to be up to the Yankee bullpen to hold it, and for the bats now to extend it.
And it's 1-1.
It's 1-1. Speaking of the bullpen, I don't want to do that with Betances, but I will if I have to. 2-1. Hopefully Canely can go quite a couple innings for us.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks.
Swung on a fastball there for Hicks. Hittable pitch, just couldn't catch up to it, and it's 2-2. Hicks just fighting that one off. That sinker was close, but he stays alive.
The 2-2 one more time.
And that 2-2 jams him. Likely ball 3 had to be honored by Hicks, and that's 1 away. But a 6-pitch at bat, not too shabby. Hoyt gets his first man. Now he's got to face Andujar. Then he's got to face Judge. These men were walked last time they were up to lead to the big 6th inning for the Yanks. And Andujar is going to slice that into right field for a base hit single, and Judge will come up to bat with a runner on base. A slicing, looks like a slider potentially, or a fastball on the outside. Andujar just times and sends into right field. Now here's Judge. Judge with the solo shot to get the first run of the game for the Yankees. And has walked in his last at bat. And Judge, whoa, hard hit right to Ramirez. Attacking right away, but Ramirez with a quick glove and throw, and it's an easy routine double play to end the Yankees' 7th. Now here comes Lindor again. He did not get a chance to bat in the 6th. He faced 1 pitch, and Ramirez was thrown out trying to steal. He will face Tommy Canely here. He fouls off a deep pitch for strike 1. Canely looking for the top up right corner. Can't get it. And the count is even at 1. Lays off a slider. It's ball 2. 2-1. Changeup ripped past Andujar, and Lindor is on base. So once again, the Indians get a runner on against the Yankee bullpen. And here comes Santana, who with 1 swing of the bat can tie this game right back up. Lindor is a threat to steal. Don't know if he will actually attempt it. And Santana is quickly down 0-2.
Lindor aboard here at first with nobody out.
The 0-2 to Lindor. Fights off a changeup to stay alive. The 0-2 again. Gets a piece of a slider way inside. Santana refuses to go away. Changeup low. On the ground. Didi gonna take it himself. Gets the double play. So he hasn't been doing much with the bat in this series, but Didi's been doing it with the glove. Good defensive play for a 6-6-3 double play. And that kills the Indians' potential 7th inning rally. And that's it for the heart of their order. And Barnes now comes up, and he gets strike 1 from Canely. Canely, if he can get through the 7th, might come in for the 8th. But they got Chapman and Ottavino if they need him. And they might. There's a swing and a drive hit deep. Back and gone. It is a 1-run ball game. A mistake fastball on an 0-2 count. Barnes hits it out, and we are not done yet. And Cleveland's going wild. They could smell a complete comeback and a trip to the World Series. They still got a little bit to go, but this game is far from over. The Yankee bullpen showing cracks. And we'll see what happens. They're going to keep Tommy Canely in. And he comes back with a fastball right at Kipnis. Canely not phased, it seems. Throws another fastball, just misses. He's coming right after Kipnis here. and attacking and gets him fooled on a changeup.
Not too often you see a changeup
And the 1-2 slider hangs but doesn't pay for it. That's to Hicks. And despite giving up a run, the Yankees hold on to the lead through the 7th. You got to imagine that it'll be Chapman, a combination of Chapman and Ottavino in the 8th and 9th to try and close things out for the Yankees and send this to Game 7. Can the Yankees bats add to their lead? We'll see. Let's see. What do we got? Pretty even left versus right. Naquin is actually worse against lefties. So yeah, we're gonna put Chapman. Oh, nope. We're gonna put Chapman in the 8th. Here's Gary Sanchez. Yankees have some bats to try and give themselves a lead here against Perez. Increase the lead, get some insurance runs. As Sanchez swings at a fastball outside. Trying to attack him right away. It'll be Stanton after Sanchez. Stanton with the 3-run home run that is currently the game-winning hit. As the game currently stands. The 0-1. Another fastball, but that one's way too high for Sanchez to try and get a hack at. Perez, now with the 1-1. He's trying to keep the Indians close. Trying to keep this just a 1-run lead from the Yankees. He deals. And a fastball that it seems like Sanchez timed right, but got a little too underneath is a weak pop-up to the outside, or to the left side of third base. Foul territory. Ramirez takes it, and that's one away. Let's see where that pitch was. It was up. Borderline. Sanchez just couldn't get the barrel of the bat up high enough with it. But here comes Giancarlo Stanton. He has been, as we mentioned, the Indians' killer. And he did it again in the 6th. The 3-run home run, which gave the Yankees a 7-4 lead at the time, has allowed the Yankees to maintain the lead. Now in the 8th, it's 7-6. Can Stanton crush the Indians again and make it a 2-run lead? It's not going to be a 2-run lead, but that is a hard hit ball way back to the wall. Stanton's going to dig for 2. The throw of the relay is off, and Stanton gets a stand-up double. And so Giancarlo Stanton, again with the bat, very aggressive. Look at the launch, the exit velocity on this hit. It was just as fast with his home run, and now he's got a chance to score run number 8. Speed 60, that should be good enough. Gleyber Torres now up. He's going to try and drive in the insurance run, and he chased the fastball way up. Torres was trying to be aggressive and jump on the opportunity to drive in that run. Perez trying to hold the Yankees at bay. Left that pitch hanging slider. But Torres was just too early. Now it's 0-2. Perez deals the 0-2 and gets Torres on the fastball. The change of speeds had him fooled, and Torres couldn't capitalize on a juicy fastball. And up comes Didi, and they're going to intentionally walk him. I don't know why. Potentially for the play at third base. Didi has not been batting well, so I don't know why somebody who's been hitting that poorly would give a base. But we are close in the 8th. And with Luke Voit coming up, who's been hitting better than Gregorius, I'll try to drive in the run. But now the play is available at first, second, and third to end this inning. Pitch inside, fastball, 1-0.
This is a critical point right here.
The Yankees will be facing a combination, as I mentioned before, of Ottavino and Chapman in the 8th and 9th. So they've really got to try to limit the Yankee runs here. Can Perez do it? 1-0 count. Fastball inside. This time gets the inside side of the plate. 1-1. Voit trying to be selective with what he's going to swing at. Trying to be patient. Checks his swing. Held up. Indians fans don't sound happy by that. Fooled by the slider was Voit, but was able to keep the bat even, keep it level. 2-1. And that's a base hit. That's going to get down, but it's not going to bring Stanton home because it was batted down. So it is bases loaded with 2 out.
Now batting.
So Voit keeps the inning alive, but once again doesn't drive in a runner from third, from second. And LeMahieu, who's 0 for 3 with a walk, now has the responsibility of trying to give the Yankees the lead. Bases loaded, a huge opportunity for them to close the door in this game. Perez trying to keep it even. LeMahieu fouls it off. Is that going to get out of play? It is out of reach. LeMahieu could almost capitalize on that. A fastball hanging up to drive in some runs. The 0-1 inside, 1-1. Perez feeling the pressure, checking the runners. The pitch. And swung it, that's a base hit. That's going to get in 1 run. That's going to score Stanton. Not going to score anybody else. It's station-to-station baseball, but LeMahieu comes in clutch, and the Yankees now have a 2-run lead once again over the Indians here in the 8th. Ripped it just in between Lindor and Ramirez. And that'll do it for Perez. He could not get the job done. Adam Simber now in with a not too great ERA here. The Indians might not have a lot of options at this point now. And Aaron Hicks coming to the plate. He has a chance to blow this game open. Can he do it? First pitch, sinker that Hicks swings over. He wanted to wail on that one. Hicks yet to get a hit, just like LeMahieu. Can he cash in? Pick up his first knock of the day. / night, because it's a night game. Sinker low. Is that going to get down? It will not. And so the Yankees are limited to 1 run on a golden opportunity. But every run matters in this one. Aroldis Chapman seen right now leaving the pen. It'll be Chapman, then Ottavino to take the final 6 outs and try to force a Game 7.
So a new pitcher is set to take over
and
now.
here's Chapman. He's got 1 save so far in the series. 2 strikeouts, a 0 ERA. Looks like only 1 hit so far against right-handed batters, a 143 average. He is 1-0. He also has a win in this series. And he'll start off by taking on Kevin Plawecki, who had a single in his last at-bat, made it to second on a pass ball, but was unable to score. Chapman, the first pitch. That's hit into the gap. That is going to be a potential double. Hicks gonna scoop it up, gonna make the throw, and Plawecki is able to get the double. And so the Indians once again getting to the bullpen for the Yankees early and capitalizing. Luplow now up. The Indians will have 3 chances to try and make this a 1-run game again as Chapman just blows a 101-mile-per-hour fastball past Luplow. What a pitch by Chapman. Ball 1 on a changeup. Hanging slider goes foul, and so there's 2 strikes on Luplow. Chapman winds back and fires. And the fastball is fought off. The 1-2. High in the air, but that's going to go foul.
And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2.
Time with the 1-2. Gets him swinging on a slider after 2 100-mile-an-hour plus fastballs. Pulls the string and gets Plawecki for the first out of the inning. Fastball. Changeup. Fastball. 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 Slider pulls the string. Chapman now. trying to take Naquin out as he delivers strike one.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
The 0-1 quickly becomes 0-2. Gets the corner to Chapman, and Chapman looks in the zone. Naquin watches a slider, gets fooled by the movement, and quickly Chapman strikes out back-to-back batters. And they're 1 out away from keeping this a 2-run game going into the 9th.
Pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in.
Chapman now. That's a fastball hit deep and back, but Stanton's able to run it down. And Chapman does his job. Cleveland fans are upset. They thought they had a run in. And another 1-run ball game. Heart of the Yankee order coming up in the bottom of the 8th to try and get more insurance runs. And the Yankees are 3 outs away from making this a do-or-die, all-or-nothing Game 7. That's some smart pitching. Thank you, Breezy. I've been trying to just pitch away. Pitch low, pitch to where they can't hit, change speeds, change locations. That's what it's all about. Ooh, slider to Andujar. Almost got a piece of it. Just missed. Was a little early. The 0-1. Low. Base hit down the third base line, and the Yankees once again have a base runner. So the Yankees now, nobody out, runner on, trying to again extend their lead, make things easy for what we assume will be Ottavino, their closer in the 9th.
You love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
But yeah, Ottavino's coming in. We're going to warm up Betances just in case things go south. Yeah, Ramirez is dangerous no matter what side you put him in. He's got more power against righties, but Ottavino's our closer. And then Lindor and Santana are weaker against righties, so we're going to put Ottavino in.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge.
And Aaron Judge is now in. Swings and fouls off a sinker. He has a walk, I believe, a base hit, and that solo home run. Can he do more damage here? No, he hit into a double play last time, and that's exactly what he's going to do here. Another killer double play on a ground ball by Aaron Judge. And the Yankees' chances in the 9th have dwindled. But the Yankees were able to pick off Judge in the 8th after his double play. Double play into the 7th. In the 8th, they opened up for another run. Can Sanchez and the crew do it again here in the 9th? Is there light trash talking in the crowd noises? Yes, there is. Yes, there is. That's one of the things I love about this game. And sports games in general. And quickly, Sanchez is up. It has a favorable 2-0 count. If the Indians can get out of this, they have a 2-run hole. They'll have to escape in the 9th. 3-0 count to Gary Sanchez here. You can't put Sanchez on base. You do not want to give Giancarlo Stanton another chance to hurt you. He had a double last inning that led to the 8th run, and he hit the 3-run home run that gave the Yankees the 7 runs. There's a fastball taken. Strike one. Sanchez will once again have a favorable count. The 3-1. And he rips it past the glove of the second baseman. And so he will get on with 2 outs. I thought that was going to be an easy line drive catch for an out. But man, it left 112 miles an hour. Almost about 113 when you round up. And now Stanton has a chance to hurt the Indians once more. He is responsible for 4 of the runs scored tonight by the Yankees. And he wanted to jump on that slider, but was a little far ahead of it. 0 for 1. As you see, 2 for 4, double, 3 RBIs. He also has 2 runs scored. Sanchez takes his lead off of first. The pitch. Fastball outside, 1-1. That's awesome. Yeah, right? Right, Breezy? A 1-1. Fastball outside, 2-1. That is one thing we can say about the Yankees in this game. They have been patient. They have been waiting to get their hits. They have drawn walks. They have done what is necessary to claw back and find themselves in the situation that they are. As Stanton swings a bad fastball up high. It was almost a 3-1, but now it's a 2-2. And that's a ground ball and a pitch low. That should do it. Stanton will not hurt the Indians here. And the Indians on the defensive side do their job to give their offense a chance. The heart of the order, Ramirez, Lindor, and Santana will face Adam Ottavino. A Game 7 and trip to the World Series are both on the line. Ottavino has one save in one inning, 2 strikeouts, no hits allowed. He took the closing job from Chapman earlier on in the season. And he's here to finish off the Indians. Ramirez, 2 for 4, 2 singles, 2 RBIs, and a run scored. Ottavino, the first pitch, slider inside, 1-0. Second pitch, slider down, doesn't get the call, borderline 2-0 to Ramirez. The Indians have been successful at getting the first man on base in the last few innings, but this one hit deep back, and Stanton able to range far enough and keep that from just dropping in fair. 1 away. The Yankees are now 2 outs from a Game 7. Francisco Lindor now coming to the plate. Fouls off a fastball for strike 1.
He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity.
Ottavino sets. Gets his sign from Sanchez. The pitch. Foul ball. Wow. Swung at by Lindor despite it being way outside, and he is suddenly down 2 strikes. Ottavino with the 0-2. Gets Lindor to swing at an awful slider inside on 3 straight pitches, and the Indians are down to their last out.
Really well executed, man. A classic strikeout pitch.
What a slider. So far low and inside. Lindor had no business swinging at it, but perhaps that speaks to the movement of the pitch. Santana, the last hope for the Indians, and he watches a strike. Fastball at the knees. For 0-1. Ottavino seems locked in as he throws a fastball outside. 1-1. Ottavino stays with this fastball, and they got strike 2. The final strike for the Indians. Ottavino throws a slider that hangs. Santana can only just get a piece of it. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Another hanging slider, but Santana can't catch up to it. Swings too early in front of it. Strike 3. The Yankees have forced Game 7. A 4-run deficit. The Yankees put up 8 and surge back to win. They come from down 3-1 to force the all-important winner-take-all game at Yankee Stadium. Winner gets a chance to take on the Philadelphia Phillies.
And how unbelievable is it to be saying that? What a comeback by this team, and what a storyline we have into this series finale.
I legitimately did not think I was going to overcome a 4-run deficit with the way I've been hitting in the playoffs here in March to October. But oh man, I was able to pull it off. And big time momentum now going into Game 7. Even though, as you see, it's not Game 7, it's showing other stuff. Win Game 7 to advance or go home, you see, but there's 2 other games after this. But if we win, that's win number 4 anyway, so we'll see. They're treating it like a regular Game 7 here, where we will play out the whole game. This is what happened in Game 5 against the Red Sox, where we had to play out the entire game. So the next week, it will be a full 9-inning Game 7. The game glitched. Wanted to screw us over. We won Game 3. It glitched, didn't record it, gave the win to the Indians, and then we lost. The game glitched and basically put us in a 3-1 hole. But we said, We ain't going down so easily. 1-3 straight, now we're going to a Game 7 for right to bring March to October to the World Series against the Philadelphia Phillies. Next week, stay tuned. 9-inning Game 7. It should be in Yankee Stadium, but because of the glitch, it's happening in Cleveland. Just like the last 5 or 6 games so far. Can we do it? Find out. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're checking out the stream, we're going to do a little outro. A little, talk. If you're watching on VOD, this is where I'm going to leave you. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Be sure to like this video if you did enjoy watching it. Lets me know you're enjoying the content. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Be sure to I already said like. Be sure to subscribe, comment, share, all that other good stuff. Subscribe, please, if you can. Come on over to Twitch, twitch.tv/Murpho, and drop a follow. If you're watching the VOD back and you're on Twitch, drop a follow there as well. Go over to YouTube if you watch YouTube too, and do all those things. I want you to follow me on all the things. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in Game 7. Peace, deuces. Catch you later.